Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in the series of pattern printing, these are the next patterns that we are going to print today. Now if you have seen my previous videos, we have already printed some similar kind of patterns. The only difference between these patterns and those patterns is that those patterns were made purely out of stars, and over here we have to print a range of numbers for every row. Now what we are going to do is I have copied the code of the star pattern, and we are just going to make some minor changes in this code so that you are able to understand how a star pattern code can be converted into a number range pattern code. So let's first analyze the pattern. Now over here we can see that for every row the range of numbers starts from 1 to a certain number n. Now this n is the number of elements that are being printed in the current current row, even for this pattern and similarly for this pattern. Now over here you must have got an idea that instead of blindly printing a star for every character in the row, we are going to print the number. That is, we are going to start from 1 to the number of characters, and we are going to print all these numbers on the row. So over here what we are going to do is, for such type of questions we need to change our print function. So now over here, instead since we have to print a range of numbers starting from a certain number till a certain number, we are going to take two parameters that are in start and int end. This will be the starting number that has to be printed, and end is the number till which the range has to be printed. Now over here I will be from start and I will end up to end, and over here we are just going to print I with a space. We are just printing a space so that it becomes easier for you to see the pattern. I'll just comment this part. Yes. Now over here we know that these number of stars were being printed every time. Now all we have to do is, instead of printing these number of stars, we are going to print numbers starting from 1 to this number. So over here this is basically our ending number. So we are just going to pass 1 with it because the starting number for each row is 1. So now let's see if this code works. See, our pattern has been printed. So now let's go to the next pattern. The next pattern is same. The only difference is that we have to now print some spaces over here. So the printing part, the printing of the range is same. The only difference is that we have to print some number of spaces over here. So for this we will make another function which will be printing space, and n is the number of spaces that will be printed. Now you might seem that why are we writing functions again and again, but these are really simple patterns, so the advantage of these functions is not that visible. But when you work with really complex patterns, so it becomes really easy for you to understand and write the code for different and very complex patterns. For example, if you have seen the video in which I have printed a diamond cutout, that is the area for the diamond is printed with spaces and rest all is printed with stars, you must have seen that the pattern looks so much more simpler just because we have used a print function. So it becomes really easy for one to understand that how a code can be written for really complex patterns. So in this function we are going to print spaces. So over here I'll just print two spaces. I'm printing two spaces because one space will coincide with the space of the number, and the other space will coincide with the number itself. So it becomes the pattern looks very consistent. So over here we just now have to analyze that how many number of spaces are to be printed. Now over here we can see that for the first row no space is printed. For the second row only one space is being printed. Third row has 2 spaces. Fourth row has 3 spaces, and so on. So we can see that the number of spaces being printed is equivalent to the current row number minus 1, because 0 spaces were printed for row number 1, 1 space was printed for row number 2, 2 spaces were printed for row number 3, and so on. So the number of spaces being printed is equivalent to I minus 1. So let's comment this part and see if the codes work. See, a pattern has been printed. So this is a really simple method in which you understand that how you can convert a star pattern into a number range pattern. So this was all for today's video. In case you have any doubt, you can leave a comment down below. And if you want me to solve some particular question of yours, you can leave the question in the comment section with the hashtag #CodeMyQuestion. Also, I will be leaving the link to my GitHub account in the description box. I will be uploading all these codes over there, so you can go and see the codes from there as well. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and please hit that like button.